Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Do They Miss You spread for my lovely, fantastic Cancers. If this does not resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below. This is Book Your Own Personal Custom Reading. I look like garbage, but that's okay. It's been a rough trying to record these videos. So anyways, the first question that we're going to be asking today is, how do they feel about you? Also, if you're new here and you enjoy the content I produce, consider subscribing. The algorithm has been horrible trash, but it is what it is. So, let us begin. The first question is, how do they feel about you? 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 Alright, so they are feeling like they want to reconcile with you. Essentially what this means is they want to offer that cup of love. They want to have a positive vibe with you and move forward in a direction where you guys can get over a lot of negative things that you had in the past. They already, obviously you guys have known each other before, and so they just want to come back into your life and they just want to offer you that cup of love. And cups represents love, empathy, and emotion, so they just want to really describe to you and make you feel safe, loved, and cared for. How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? Well, we have the Knight of Pentacles. They want to move towards you and offer you something here. They're not necessarily sure if they're prepared or not to really commit to something, because Knights are, this particular card, he's on a horse, but he's not moving. He's kind of really stagnant in the situation here. And he's just, sitting there looking at his pentacle like, all right, do I go forth and give this to the person, or should I not go forth and give this to the person, right? And so they're just really contemplating and thinking about the situation as a whole, and this is the main central theme here. All right, and so how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? The Queen of Cups. So as before, as I was mentioning, they want to reconcile with you. They are really debating if they want to get a pentacle or not. The Queen of Cups, queens are representing being patient. Cups are representing do I want to give this cup of love or do I not want to get this cup of love? They're like really debating back and forth in their head what is the right course of action they should take. So they're like, I really care about this person. I want to move forward with this person, but I don't know how to really do this and how to obtain a positivity with this individual. So essentially they're having a lot of positive thoughts, to be honest. They want to reconcile. They want to, they're trying to really figure out, do I want to get this pentacle? And they're really trying to figure out, do I want to give this cup of love to this person here? What is going to be the best course of action? So that's how they feel about you, which is relatively nice and positive. What are the blockages between you and them? 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 Alright, so the first blockage here is I feel like it's the lack thereof communication and or maybe too many arguments and disputes happening between you both. It's just a lot of fast-moving energy overall that's causing a lot of issues, and this is the first blockage between you and this person. And what else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? The Justice card. Justice card basically represents somebody really wants something to be done. So past actions and or problems that you guys had in the past, essentially, is that you guys need to work on it. You need to have justice. You need to have an understanding between each other and to be able to move forward with the situation. And so what is the blockages between you and them? Well, somebody feels like they've been wronged and they feel like they need to have some justice, whether that be, you or them. Definitely is a blockage between you both. And what else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages? We have the Page of Wands. So pages are representing of messages. Wands are representing of, fiery type of energy here. Also sexual want, need, and desire. So essentially what that means is that this individual wants to offer, or not even what that means. Basically, the blockage is that there may be a third-party individual that may be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and or it may be that you guys maybe have one person maybe too sexual with another person. There is too much of that going on, maybe too much juvenileness happening. But I feel like it's more of a third-party individual that may have caused some issues and some arguments and disputes between you two and caused the separation as well. So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they care about you? Are they thinking about you right now as we speak? That is the question. So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Well, they are having some issues. They're constantly thinking about the arguments and disputes that you guys have had between each other. And there's a lot of just fighting happening in their mind, and they're trying to really associate in their head, okay, what is good, what is bad. But definitely they're not feeling too positive about you and in the regards of missing you. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? We have the Page of Cups. So whilst they're having some issues in their mind, they are also wanting to offer a cup of love to you, which kind of coincides with the whole, like, do I want to get this cup of love or do I not want to get this cup of love? Should I give this person another chance with long-term commitment or should I not? And so it's kind of like that parallel of back and forth. And so essentially they want to offer you cups of love. They want to send you messages. They do miss you. They have the residual feeling of pain, but at the same time, they do miss the emotional connection that you guys had. And this is the main central theme. And do they miss you? Sorry. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? I do believe they do miss you because they want to put a lot of effort and work into the situation here. They're willing to do what it takes to see where this goes and where it takes them overall. And, you know, Pentacles are representing of long-term commitment, as well as this particular card represents, you know, apprenticeship work and just something that you have to do repetitively in order to get the thing that you want, essentially. You got to constantly do something over and over again in order to get results. So, the question we want to ask is, do they want you back in their life? Is that something that they are really willing to do and willing to have in their life at this moment in time? So, do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? They're having a lot of sleepless nights about the situation, a lot of worry and anxiety happening here. And I feel like they are having some issues really truly understanding what it means to be, you know, wanting something back into their life. They're like, okay, what are the consequences? Like, I'm really upset about the past that has happened between us, but at the same time, I really want to move forward and maybe go forth and do something. So they're dealing with that internally here. Okay, and so do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? The Hermit card. The Hermit card is representing of essentially having some type of self-reflection here, a lot of self-analyzation, really looking within oneself and saying, okay, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? What are the flaws that I have done? What are the things that I could do better in the situation? And what can I do to better everything around me? And so, do they want you back in their life? Well, I feel like it's not necessarily a yes. It's kind of like they're really trying to figure out some stuff on their own before they move forward, and they're gonna, you know, be happy and willing to do anything with you. And I feel like that's really healthy and mature of them because they need to do some self-analyzation to be able to figure out if that's something that they want to do. And do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? All right. So interestingly enough, they have a lot of contradicting types of feelings and emotions, but that's okay. That's fair. People are not linear. There's a lot of ups and downs. So essentially, it seems like somebody's offering a cup of love, or you're offering a cup of love, and they're not really accepting that right now. Their heart is kind of closed off at the moment. They do miss you. They do care about you. There are feelings of love and passion and whatnot. It's just that they're not able to really move past the things that have happened between you two in the past, right? And they're just trying to really figure out how do they get around that so they can move forward with you, and so they can be happy and feel, well, a lot better, right? So let's get some advice. What is some advice? What's some advice? What's some advice? What is some? Thank you. Engagement. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So engage with this individual when you can. Let's get a little bit more information about this because I want to get a little bit more. Let's see. Thank you. Pay attention to red flags. There are signs cautioning you. So I feel like you need to be engaged and really paying attention to the situation at hand, and figuring out where you stand in all of this as well. They're not coming at you from a negative positioning, but I definitely feel like it's something that you need to be aware of, and try your best to um, have a positive vibe. And if you can, communicate with them, because communication is key to everything. And try your best to just be positive. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos and content like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos every single week. Doesn't matter, the notification bell is literally not working right now because YouTube's we're not going to promote her videos, but that's okay because I love you guys anyway. Check up on me if you want to see these videos. Take care and good luck.